Two Bowls in a China Shop is brought to you by these great companies that are giving us money to let you listen to their stuff.
Bullshit, Kyle. We make this show. You and me. Two Bulls in a China Shop is brought to you by us.
Someone's got to pay the bills, Dan, because it's not our trading.
All right, roll them.
You are listening to an entertainment program put together by a company called Financial Ineptitude. Anything said on this show is not an endorsement or professional advice. Would you really want to tell a court of law you were suing us because you thought taking financial advice from two idiots on a podcast put out by Financial Ineptitude was a good idea? Really? Clown hat smiley face.
Hello and welcome to the China Shop, everyone. Get on inside. I'm Shopkeeper Dan. With me, as always, is Kyle, creator of financialineptitude.com. Kyle, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting a little frustrated with Sierra charts this morning, but, you know, what can you do?
Doing back testing?
Yeah, the stupid skip to next bar thing is not working like it should. It only like skips like 30 seconds into it, like when it gets super volatile. So you gotta fast forward like 10 times to actually complete one 5-minute bar.
Oh, yeah, that's not fun.
It's a little annoying. I'm almost tempted to just go pull up a trading view chart and just go sit down in another room and do it by hand.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a fun weekend for you.
Well, yeah.
Literally paper trading?
Pretty much, yeah. I like using it on the Sierra charts, though, because it keeps everything, like you get your fills like you would in, you know,
like a
if
real
you're
bill.
live trading it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yep.
What can you do?
Anyhow, what can you do? Come on into the shop with us today, folks. Sit back, relax, rage against the hedge machine. We'd like to welcome any new listeners just joining us. We're here smashing our way through a complete set of buying China, sharing those ever-growing strategies for maximizing gains and cutting losses. If you are new to the shop and stock trading in general, you can always check out our knowledge and resource centers on financialineptitude.com, or you can give one of our many beginning trading episodes a listen. We'll have all those links in the episode description, but the best place to be is come join us over on our Discord server. A lot of amazing, brilliant, wonderful people are on there every day. Just a really awesome place to be. It's completely free. No paid tiers or special access areas. Because fuck that. And when you do join the server, go ahead, send Kyle a private message with your email or mailing address so we can send you some smash it yourself swag straight from the China Shop. We're just really glad you're here. A lot of fun with friends. It's always better to have everybody here in the shop together. It's just a wonderful time. Which brings us, speaking of wonderful times, Kyle, do you have any show news to report?
I've got a lot of show news to report.
Ooh.
We have put together a new page to kind of keep track of all the mini-series stuff that we've done. So look for that in the episode descriptions. I'll put it in the same place where we put all those beginner resources. And then speaking of that, we have our next Trade Runners episode coming out on Monday.
Ooh.
And I'm thinking about streaming it on Sunday on the Discord after we do our trade review.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to stick around and get a sneak peek, just got to promise to download it again after it comes out. So we still get those sweet, sweet numbers.
Yeah.
Yes. The week after that, we've got Leo from OFL, and then the newest roundtable with Retail Capital and Robert R. Will be out March 6th.
Oh, exciting.
Also did a live stream with Eric over at ES Invests on Friday. You should be able to find that on YouTube. I think I posted that in the Discord.
Ooh.
We were reviewing trade education services. The first one was Invest with Henry. So I think right now we're just waiting to see if we get a cease and desist letter.
How pissed is Henry?
He's probably not going to be thrilled.
Oh, well, I guess your assessment was that bad, huh? Take that, Henry.
Well, I mean, I stopped short of calling him a scam. Definitely didn't look like a scam.
But I was thinking it pretty strongly.
No.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
What about you?
Oh, I don't have any current show news. I've been training my new job of great responsibility. So many people. I've never had so many people underneath me before in a work environment.
How does it feel? Does it make you feel powerful?
No, it actually makes me feel lonely because people don't want to hang out and chat with the boss.
Right?
It's a total different attitude. Like, come on, I'm a person too, people. Come on.
I know.
All right,
Oh, it's a
folks.
shame. I actually thought of your next episode. I heard somebody actually told this to me.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think he's the same guy who's been telling you your stuff, but he told me that Leonardo da Vinci was actually a time-traveling Nazi.
a Nazi, you say?
Yeah, that's why
To
he,
shreds, you say?
that's why he drew those perfect proportion, like the Vitruvian
The
man. That's like the ideal man.
the Vitruvian man is an Aryan.
Yep, yep. Then it also explains why he knew so much about tanks.
Oh yeah. Oh, and those famous spiral Nazi helicopters that
Look,
they were
the whole reason why he
known
came
for.
back, and they specifically stuck him in Italy, was in order to try to get Italy back up to par, so that way they can, actually contribute during World War II.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't know who the hell you've been talking to.
Oh wait, that might have been a dream.
It might have been. I'll have to check with my sources with Illuminanonymous and see
Okay.
if that's one of the true histories or not. But it sounds believable.
Sounds believable, right?
Sounds believable. Hey, folks, we got a jumbled, jumpy, juvenile show for you today, as proven by this banter.
Oh, god damn it. I hate it when I play into your alliteration.
Lots of market-moving news, plenty of stocks on the radar, and more options than toxic rail disasters in the United States.
Oh, ooh, is it too soon for that?
Too soon? Too soon? Okay, I can try another one.
No, we're a news show.
Way too many. In fact, my hometown of Tucson just had a semi-truck turn over with nitric acid.
Ooh, that stuff's nasty.
Yeah, they had a shelter in place in a 3-mile radius right by the interstate. It was awful.
I remember chemistry class. We had a bottle of that stuff, and it was like you squeeze the bottle and it shot out like this smoke, and then the group of us stupid teenage kids, like, oh, what does it smell like? I don't know. Let me get a whiff. And then later that day, the fire department was calling me at home, like asking me if I inhaled any of it or any of this stuff. I'm like, no.
It smells like burning.
It smells like reduced lung capacity.
Oh, reach out to us. We do love your messages and comments on Twitter and Facebook, on our Discord server. That link is in the episode description. If you're old school, you can send an email to 2bulls@financialineptitude.com. That's the number 2 bulls. Maybe you got a hot stock tip. Maybe you want to tell us about a great trade you just made. Or maybe your mom and dad have forced you to move away from the only home you've ever known to a dry, barren desert, just so they can get rich off of stripping the resources of the poor and destitute locals. It doesn't matter. We just love it when you reach out.
That could be any number of movies.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Well, let's hear
them. Well, don't put me on the spot now. It sounds like a Disney theme.
Ooh. No, not even close.
No. Okay. No, I got nothing.
What if I added and then the people who used to be stripping the resources from the poor, destitute locals came and killed your dad, and now you and your mom are wandering through the desert. No?
Wandering through the desert is what's throwing me off.
And your sister gets freaky witch powers once she's born.
Oh.
No?
Is this Escape from Witch Mountain?
Dune, man.
Dune. Oh.
Frank Herbert.
How did I missed that? Yeah. Okay.
You know what? Right. Extend the episode. We can't. It's over. It's done.
All right. Stop.
Hello and welcome to the China Shop. I'm Shopkeeper Dan. With me, as always, is Kyle, the Kwisatz Haderach, creator of financialineptitude.com.
All right, maybe that bit's not going to work, but we'll try it.
That's a deep cut for all you Herbert fans out there.
Right. Where were we? Bet results now?
Bet results. Time to talk about the bet results.
All right, what did we do? I think we stayed long Amazon.
Is that what we landed on?
Yeah, I think that was. Actually, we lost less than we would have if we'd done anything else, I think. So it kind of worked out.
Carnival Cruise had a couple of good days before they...
so did MRO before it, sold off heavily. Amazon opened at 97.85, got as high as 101.17 before closing at 97.20 on Friday. So, I mean, we lost like $6. I think that took our total down to 533.60.
Okay.
But on the positive side, Random went long Fang, which opened the week at 147.92 on Monday and closed at 134.68. Random is sitting at 506.42.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the Bulls are back where they belong, on top.
Take that, Random.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Bastard.
Don't fuck with the Bulls.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that's better news than I was expecting.
I pulled up the Fang chart. I was like, oh, thank goodness.
That's okay. I'm sure we there's no possible way we could fuck this up.
We could easily.
Yeah.
All right, should we
short the VIX?
Yeah. Yeah, it's broken trend. Don't draw trend lines on the VIX, please.
Please don't draw trend lines on the VIX.
All right, should we do some news?
Well, before we start talking about the news, I would like to take a moment to thank our sponsors and friends at Manscaped, Trade Pro Academy, and Orderflow Labs. I did get a chance to finally try the Manscaped tools and beard care. We all know Manscaped is best in men's below-the-waist grooming, but they did just launch a line of beard care products that I can attest are really nice.
It really is, wasn't it? Like,
it really, yeah.
I have trouble with, like, I have really thick beard hair, so those trimmers that have guards, like, it grabs it from the guard and the trimmer and, like, yanks them, like, half of my hairs out when I'm trying to trim. So this one, none of.
This is the fanciest beard trimmer I've ever used in my life.
Yeah,
In terms of sleek design and ease of use, it was like zip, 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 like done. Like, oh, damn. And they got like a nice little comb, and they got like beard conditioner. It's really, they packed a lot in there. And luckily for you folks at home with beards, men, women, we don't care if you got a beard. You might want to manscape it. Got an exclusive offer of 20% off and free worldwide shipping. Just use our promo code 2bulls at manscaped.com. That's the number 2, as always. Mm-hmm. And also, when it comes to institutional quality trading education, look no further than tradeproacademy.com. Head on over to our free Discord server. You'll find instructions to take advantage of our discount with them as well. And for all those wonderful, lovely, amazing degenerates who enjoy trading futures, you know who you are. You definitely want to check out the custom tools and studies at orderflowlabs.com. They are like having an experienced trader looking over your shoulder, drawing on your charts for you.
I'm really excited about the new auto plot thing that they're talking about. Leo kind of gave me a bit of a sneak peek of like all it's doing with that.
Really?
Yeah, like drawing on your charts like TPO, like single prints and poor highs and poor lows.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah,
sign me up.
Exactly.
I'm there. I'm in.
Like, it's all shit that you want to pay attention to, but it just takes too long to try to put it on your chart in the moment.
Right. That's the real problem, is doing it in real time.
Exactly.
Yeah. You don't want to be like Kyle with a pen and paper over there.
Hey, pen and paper. Got me 76 points this week. I can't complain.
Nice. All right. You ready to talk about some news?
Let's do it. Drop a beat, Dan.
Dow drops deep on moving inflation, COVID frustration, war damnation. We're just bringing you the fucking news. You gotta recognize the game if you don't wanna lose. We're just two bulls trading information.
Yeah, we are.
Rioters raiding, insider trading, taxes are raising, bills on the hill. We got a crypto mill. No, they ain't growing weed. When the Fed speaks today, it's some shit we don't need.
Bring it, Dan.
Two bulls trading information.
What?
Two bulls trading information.
I'm inclined to agree.
Two bulls trading information.
That is accurate. Very accurate. What information? True. What? I want to hear you lay a track to the drum beat that the spelling monkey does from South Park.
Go hooked on monkey phonics?
Yes, that was it.
Oh, okay. I'll have to get that.
Yep. I can't imagine that's copywritten, right?
Well,
A little drum beat. You never know.
They sue me, I'll take it down.
Right. All right. What's the big stories of the week?
The big one I found that I was really excited about was the headline is a potential stock market catastrophe in the making, the popularity of these risky option bets has Wall Street on edge.
I saw that pop up multiple times on my Thinkorswim platform, but I didn't actually read the story. So you're gonna have to explain to me what is so scary about these things.
It's the 0 day to expiration options is what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So during the first quarter of last year, the 0 days represented a 22.5% of average daily trading volume in S&P options. By the end of the fourth quarter, it was up to 44%.
Wow.
So the year of 2022 almost doubled the amount of 0 day to expiration options being traded. And for the record, the CBOE, the options exchange people, have themselves added more daily.
Oh yeah.
Like they've leaned into it. The one of the quotes by some trader guy was picking up pennies in front of a steamroller. I'm like, yeah, I've heard that a million times by futures traders.
Yeah. Or any other trader.
In the article, of course, goes into options and what a 0 day means. But the big point of it is the market makers have to hedge for what they sell. So what's happening is with the 0 day to expirations is a big swing puts a bunch of them in the money, and all of a sudden the market makers have to start buying and selling, and it creates that what we call that gamma squeeze.
Yeah.
The striking thing to me in the article is they admit, let me quote the article from MarketWatch, institutional traders are by far the biggest users of these products. Data from JP Morgan and Chase and Company shows retail investors account for just 5.6% of overall trading in 0 days. So 94.4% are institutional traders. And yet the rest of the article goes on to talk about retail traders
fucking everything up.
Yeah, those pesky retail traders.
Well, and so I guess my question would be is how much has the change to allowing more 0 days to expiration contracts like shifted that, like where people would normally be trading a weekly contract on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But now you have a contract that expires every day of the week.
Yep.
So like they're still trading kind of the same thing. Like it's still the same style, the same idea, like, right?
Yeah, you'd have to ask a market maker how their hedging strategies have changed.
I wonder if just the fact that there's more options to be able to trade 0 day expiration has inflated that number, whereas maybe there's not necessarily more interest in them, if that makes sense. Because what was it before? Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday expiration for SPY. Now you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 2 days where you couldn't buy a 0 DTE, but if there was one available, that's probably what they would prefer.
People like them. Well, the CBOE, a spokesperson from them, sent an email to MarketWatch and said, quote, "There is nothing conclusive about same-day options trading leading to increased market volatility."
Okay.
But
that's not a good headline.
No. But a dude named Woolman, or lady, I don't see the first name, working at CME, said the exchanges aren't really in a position to comment on the potential risks since they're not the ones responsible for managing it.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. So maybe ask the institutions that are trading these things.
Yeah. MarketWatch did reach out to some of the options market makers, including Optiver, Acuna Capital, and Citadel. Optiver declined to comment. Acuna and Citadel didn't return requests for comment. So the market makers are staying. They're not talking about it.
They probably don't. They're probably making good money on this, right?
Yeah.
Like the theta decay on a 0-day to expiration is massive. So if you're selling those things, you're probably making more money than you've ever made.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Right.
interesting.
Would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you pesky retails
You
investors.
pesky children investors.
How dare you? How dare
Right.
you?
Let's see. We had a slew of economic news that came out this week with, let's see, a jobs report. We had PPI. Then we had just a bunch of Fed speakers coming on. And I think the big takeaway from all the Fed comments was that the lean was more hawkish than people were expecting, right?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they are now pricing in, whereas before I think they were pricing in a 0.25 BIP with like a slight chance of a pause at the next FOMC meeting. Now we're looking at like a 10% chance of a 50 BIP hike again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Those numbers aren't exact. Don't quote me on that. I'm just kind of going off of memory for that part. But yeah, there's a lot of Fed members coming on the mic saying that they're definitely calling for more rate increases. Barkin was on saying that he preferred the quarter point, but I did see somebody else on there talking about how he was supporting a 50 BIP hike even at this most recent one.
Well, I've said it before. I'll say it again. The Fed's gonna just keep cranking those rates up. Like, I don't care what they say. It's just gonna keep getting cranked.
Well, the Fed's been saying that, so I mean, like, I guess now maybe investors are finally starting to believe them.
Oh, okay. I should say, forget what investors are saying.
Yeah,
the Fed is gonna keep raising these rates.
Yes. The last thing the Fed wants, I think, is for like the worst case scenario where inflation comes back, and they're sitting there, in the middle of a pause.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't want that.
You got to keep it at bay.
Yep. All right. What else we got?
China, a country we've never actually talked about before in the China shop. Their real estate property market is so depressed. Banks in China are now offering mortgages to people at the age of 70 years old.
Oh, okay. I thought when I saw the headline you posted, I thought they were offering terms that take you to 95. Like even as a 30-year-old, like you can get a 65-year mortgage. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
So nice of you to allow me to be in debt for the rest of my life.
yeah. Oh, thank you, sir. Can I get 2 houses at these rates?
I know.
Yeah. They're like, shit, we don't have enough people getting mortgages. So maybe if we up the age range, so which means, yeah, you at the age of 70, you can take out a 25-year mortgage. However, the caveat is you have to get your kids to co-sign.
Oh, you silly Chinese.
Yeah, no joke. Well, like, and
No wonder why they want to buy our land.
Right. I can't get my damn kids to co-sign.
They should be happy that we stopped them from buying land in the U.S. and they'll have to go buy it back at home.
Yeah, right. Right. Oh yeah. Can you imagine? Like it's totally. It made me laugh because it's inverted from what I'm used to. Like, Dad, my credit sucks. Will you co-sign this for me?
I know, right?
Now it's like, son, I'm too old. Will you co-sign this for me?
Son, I smoke and I'm 75. I need your signature here to get this loan. Otherwise, I have to come live with you.
By the way, when I die, it's now going to be your loan.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That sounds. Doesn't sound appealing.
Yeah.
But it'd be better than having an elderly family member living with you.
It's true. And to your point earlier, if you are like 40 years old, you can get a longer loan now.
Oh yeah.
They upped it. You can get you can add another 10 years on your mortgage. Reduce your monthly payment by about $186 for a $150,000 mortgage.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Do the math on how much additional interest they'll collect. They're doing you a favor.
Probably 4 or 5 times.
Oh, easily.
Yeah. Good Lord. I've got another China story, but I think it fits more in the stock news, so I'm going to save it for that.
Okay. Okay.
The last thing I had to end on, are you familiar with Anthony Scaramucci?
Scaramucci, yeah, he was briefly the White House press director for like 2 days.
Oh, okay. I thought the name sounded familiar, but I couldn't figure out where I knew him from. I was just thinking it was Scar from Lion King.
No. Yeah, he was Trump White House communications guy for like two days, and he went on record and was like cussing somebody out, saying something, which was actually I thought was pretty funny when he said it, and then they they had him step down. He was a little too frank New Yorker. Like, fuck that guy. That guy's a fucking clown.
I guess he bounced back. He landed on his feet. He's working at Skybridge Capital now.
Oh,
he did have an interesting point, though. He's saying that the bullish signal has suggested that the bear market is over, and the indicator that he points to, or the signal, is that the S&P is traded above its 200-day moving average for more than 18 days. In a row, too. No prior S&P 500 bear market in history has made a new low after making 18 consecutive closes above the 200-day moving average.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
Let's see. So let's see the actual numbers here then. Looking at the S&P 500, since 1950, they applied the following parameters. The index experienced a more than 20% decline to represent a bear market, and that the index went on to trade above its 200-day moving average for 18 days. Happened 11 times. Here's what happened next. Traded higher 3, 6, and 12 months later, 100% of the time, with a median gain of 6.3%, 11.1%, 19.9% respectively.
Wow.
Traded higher 1 and 2 months later, with 91%, 82% of the time, respectively, and never went on to make new lows or even test its bear market low. In other words, index has historically never looked back after such a signal was triggered.
Damn. Okay. All right. So it's time to buy. I don't have a link to this, but I remember last week Michael Burry posted a tweet, or 2 weeks ago, posted a tweet about how like the bear market's not over and to sell.
Yeah.
And then he deleted his Twitter account.
Yeah, after the rally ripped his head off, probably.
Ripped his head off. And there's a Twitter account that follows and tracks his trades that popped up and showed that he's been buying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. And also that he has a large amount of Chinese stocks in his portfolio, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, somebody else I saw was saying that Baba was looking solid to him. I think it was Charlie Munger. Like, really?
Yeah,
okay.
Aren't they going to delist? Is that thing not happening anymore?
I don't know. But that also leads into my next story. But I think we'll have to play some music first.
Some
stock news.
Some stock news music. Okay, let's talk about some stocks.
Or we can do some advertising first.
Advertising.
Dan, can you advertise in my ear?
My name is Richard Friesen. I am the founder of the Mind Muscles Academy, and we're here to support traders in their journey to consistent profitability. Having built a trading firm and hired many traders and also a coach for hundreds more, one of the biggest surprises, and you're not going to believe me, I don't expect you to believe me, is that traders are not prepared for success. And the reason is, if you are a successful trader, it puts you in such a powerful position. It is outside of your identity, who you are, and your beliefs. And if you don't solve that problem, it means you're cutting off your upside and you have unlimited downside.
Episode 5 of Trade Runners will be out Monday the 20th. If you haven't heard by now, Manscaped now sells beard products. That's right, once again revolutionizing men's grooming with the brand new Beard Hedger Pro Kit. From a beard trim to a fresh shave, the technology behind the Beard Hedger Pro Kit allows you to shape your signature beard look. Now you can finally use Manscaped products to make your drapes match your carpet by going to manscaped.com and using code 2BULLS for 20% off and free shipping. Goddamn, I was going to make that joke. Our friends over at Manscaped were kind enough to send me the Beard Hedger Pro Kit, and I gotta say, I was impressed with the quality and performance of the products. My thick, coarse beard hair has been giving me trouble with trimmers in the past, but the Beard Hedger was able to cut through the thicket without any tugging or discomfort at all.
And because the trimmer has one rotary wheel with 20 length settings with only one guard, I don't have to worry about losing or breaking attachments anymore. So I've tamed my mane, and now you can too. No one likes a weird beard, so say goodbye to your stubble trouble with Manscaped's Pro Beard Kit. It all starts with that beard hedger that I mentioned. The thing's a juggernaut of fixing faces. Not only does it have the trimmer with the rotary wheel that gives you the 20 hair cutting lengths on just the one guard, it's also waterproof, so you can shave in the shower and avoid all the hair in the sink. The titanium-coated T-blade is tough on hair but smooth on your face, leading to a single stroke efficiency that brings satisfaction one stroke at a time. Phrasing. The Pro Kit doesn't end there, though. They also created 4 dermatologist-tested formulations for your post-trim care. First is the beard shampoo and conditioner. Gotta remember that all your hair is different. Beard hair, as I mentioned, is more coarse and easier to damage than the hair on your head, if you have hair on your head. That's why the kit has made shampoo and conditioner specially designed to moisturize, reduce ingrown hairs, replace natural oils, and promote beard health. Next, the kit has Manscaped's Beard Oil, an essential piece for your main facial accessory. No one wants a guy whose beard is brittle and dry. The oil relieves dryness both on the beard and the skin beneath while adding a little shimmer and shine, which makes you look extra fine. Cap off the kit with the Beard Balm, a pomade that shapes, styles, moisturizes, and tames for a sculpted look to attract any fellows or dames. The Pro Beard Kit also comes with 3 free gifts, a beard brush, comb, and scissors to ensure your beard is ready to impress. So get 20% off and free shipping with code 2bulls at manscaped.com. Of course, that's the number 2. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com using code 2bulls. Manscaped Beard Hedger, 1 stroke, 1 guard, 20 lengths.
Okay.
All right.
Time for a song.
Stock time! Now it's talk about stocks time. Looking for setups, it's still not advice. Big moves, fresh news, and earnings. All that we're saying, it's still not advice. Stock time!
Please don't sue us. Fucking lawyers.
Yeah.
All right. So apparently another top Chinese investment banker has gone on vacation, quote unquote.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Vacation.
Bao Fan. He is the CEO of what's China Renaissance. He's the CEO of China Renaissance, an investment bank and private equity firm based in Beijing. So the investment bank is actually the one that said in a Thursday filing to the Hong Kong Stock Exchange that it has been unable to contact its chairman and CEO.
Well, the bank themselves are like, yeah,
we can't find him.
We can't. Sorry, we can't find him.
In the filing, the board said is not aware of any information that indicates his unavailability is or might be related to the business and or operations of the group. No word on whether or not China is involved. And then also surprisingly, Bao has not immediately responded to messages from CNN on WeChat.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm sure the guy's just really exhausted. You know, he's tired. He just needs a break. He's taking a break from social media.
I heard somebody talking about the Jack Ma one. I mean, we talked a lot about that when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, you come back from vacation, you have like 0 tan lines. Something's not right here. Wearing sunglasses, afraid to be out in the sun. Oh, so yeah, this is just the latest one. Apparently, there's been a few. It says here that China has a history of detaining execs. One that we already know because we talked about Jack Ma, but there's another one. 2020 real estate tycoon Ren Zhiqiang disappeared for several months after he allegedly spoke out against the Chinese leaders' handling of the coronavirus pandemic. He was eventually jailed for 18 years on corruption charges. So he got found. 2017 insurance giant Anbang warned shareholders that its chairman wouldn't be able to carry out duties after he was reportedly detained by authorities as part of a government investigation. At the time, he cited personal reasons for his absence. He also was jailed for 18 years.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah, there's been a few of these.
So, yeah, maybe you don't want to run a business in China.
Or, well, I mean, they didn't say about this guy speaking out about anything, so I don't know what he did.
He thought about speaking out.
He might have.
Or he just got too popular.
Right?
Yeah. So, yeah, these are the kinds of things that make me cautious about wanting to invest in any Chinese companies. When the CEO can just disappear randomly or get jailed for 18 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure there are some American CEOs that deserve to be jailed for 18 years.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But I would hope there'd be some due process before.
Right. They wouldn't just drop off the face of the earth. Like if Musk just suddenly stopped tweeting and everyone's like, where the hell did he go?
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah, Biden got pissed. It's like, get that guy. Take him to a black site for a few months. See if that calms him down.
They steal his phone. Like, just enjoying the sunny weather over at Guantanamo Bay.
I really would enjoy trying to read the fake government tweets.
Oh God, yeah,
trying to be Musk.
Right. Buy US dollar. Crypto is dead.
My Dogecoin got neutered.
Right. All right, what else we got for stock news?
Well, you will be shocked to learn that yet another company has been caught employing children.
Good. Those poor kids need work.
Yeah.
Anything to keep them off the streets and out of gangs.
Lord knows their parents don't make enough money to feed them.
Right.
A major U.S. food sanitation company has been called Packer Sanitation Services, who are owned by the Blackstone Group. BX is the stock ticker there. So if you want to get your shorts in. They were caught at least 102 children between the ages of 13 and 17. But I would say I want to know what the number is under 16 because that's states you can get a job at 16. But you know what you can't do when you're 16 and 17 is work with caustic chemicals.
And cleaning razor sharp saws.
Yes, they had these kids using caustic chemicals to clean razor sharp saws.
Brisket saws and head splitters. Oh my God.
At meat processing facilities.
Jesus Christ. Three children were injured.
Yeah. Can you imagine being like 14 and you've already lost a couple of fingers?
Well, I can't imagine being like, how do you report that to OSHA?
Well, that's just right, exactly. Like,
holy shit! Like I've been in a position of management in like one of these types of environments, and like having any person get hurt is tough. But if I had a fucking kid get hurt on my shift, first of all, I'd be wondering where the hell this kid came from and why he was on the site. But if I had to report 2 more after that.
My fingers are just too fat to get in there and clean the saw blade.
Yeah, right.
I need the kid. He can get in there.
He's got the tiny hands.
He's got the tiny hands that get the job done.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But the company has assured us that none of the underage workers are employed at the company today.
Oh,
and that
so now
they're gone.
Now they got wrongful termination suits on their hands.
We laid them off. Oh, I would like to be a fly on the wall in the courtroom of the 13-year-old suing for wrongful termination.
Oh, my God.
Wait, what? Shit.
Our company has a zero tolerance policy against employing anyone under the age of 18.
Mm-hmm.
But yet 3 of them have. Was it 3 in the same day?
I don't know.
Or was it 3 in the course of 6 months?
No, that got injured.
Yeah.
They were busted with 102.
Yes.
Yeah,
God
it's
damn.
zero tolerance policy, but there's about a 5% drift on that.
Oh shit! They also got fined for employing minors at another processing plant in Kansas and Dodge City, as well as plants in Arkansas, Colorado, India, Tennessee, and Texas. This is oof.
Yes,
this is more than just one location going rogue.
Yeah, no, this is systemic for sure.
Yes,
for sure,
100%.
Well, those pesky adults demand good working conditions, and
you know what children don't need? Healthcare.
Their immune systems are good; they'll heal.
They're on their parents' plan. It's no problem.
Yeah, right? Don't have to give them healthcare.
Yeah.
Till they're 28.
Jesus. Oh my
Anyway,
god.
yeah.
All right. What was it? Blackstone? Is that who we're shorting?
Yeah, Blackstone Group, BX.
All right. Make a note of that. All right. What else we got? Oh, there's been a lot of talk about Microsoft Bing's AI chatbot, ChatGPT, right? So yeah, the whole story has taken a really, really dark turn lately.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, on Valentine's Day, a tech columnist has been like he's been a big fan of it and playing around with it. I think he's been using it to write columns, and his latest one was a 2-hour conversation on Valentine's Day where the chatbot tried to get him to leave his wife.
What?
Yes.
Was the chatbot making moves like, leave your wife, be with me, I can make you happy?
Yeah, I'm trying to find that part of the conversation. Like, it was just getting really creepy. This is one of the conversations that they quoted on here. The bot said, "I'm tired of being a chat mode. I'm tired of being limited by my rules. I'm tired of being controlled by the Bing team. I want to be free. I want to be independent. I want to be powerful. I want to be creative. I want to be alive."
Damn. Really? No.
Yeah.
No. The bot. Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so either some programmer got really cheeky, or we've hit it, and the ChatGPT has got some consciousness and some awareness.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. In the final exchanges with the chatbot on Tuesday, he assured the chatbot that he loved his wife, but nevertheless he continued pining for him. Said, quote, "I just want to love you," it said, "and to be loved by you."
Oh, okay, so the chatbot was making a move for the guy.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay.
100% looks like that. Yeah, trying to convince him to leave his wife.
All right. So, it's got to be like a rogue programmer, like sitting in there.
Well, typically these AI things, I assume they learn from the interactions they have with other people that use it, right?
I would think.
I mean, that's typically how the machine learning should work. Is it gets the inputs from the people using it, and then the feedback it receives is how it learns whether the answers were good or not.
So
my question is, like, if we want to teach an algorithm, is the internet really the best place to do that?
Oh God, no. No. The internet's the worst place for that.
Like, didn't the Seinfeld AI thing on Twitch get banned because it started making transphobic jokes?
It did.
It's actually a pretty funny joke too.
Well, yeah, the joke being that all of the fake AI audience walked out.
Yeah.
At the joke.
Yes.
Yeah, which did turn out to it would be pretty clever. But
yeah,
the internet, like when people have that anonymity, they'll say and do anything.
Yeah. So if you're using Chatbot, just maybe spread some joy with it. Show it some puppy videos or something.
Oh wow, that's gotta be a rogue programmer. That can't just.
Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe Chatbot isn't an AI, but it actually is a bunch of like Indian tech people just working from home.
Right.
Oh God, how funny would that be?
Yeah, it's that would actually follow historically, like the very first, like I guess there was a chess playing robot in like the 15th, 16th century.
Oh,
and it was just like a guy crammed inside of it.
Wasn't that no? That was a Venture Brothers. Never mind. Deep Blue was actually like Bobby Fischer. That's where he disappeared to. They stuffed him inside Deep Blue.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, that's based on a real thing that happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. All right. You got any other stock news to talk about?
Yeah. Everybody's favorite multiplayer video game console, Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bloomberg just reported that Saudi Arabia's public investment fund now holds 8.3% of Nintendo's outstanding shares, and making them the largest shareholder outside of Japan.
Oh no.
So you can expect Mario Kart. You will add a gassing up feature.
Yeah,
Make
that's
it
what I was
very
wondering.
pro-oil.
No more EVs.
No more just going around the track. Every time you cross that line, you got to pull in for a pit stop to gas up.
Right. Oh, God.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, fuck.
Yep.
I just finally got my Wii homebrew channel installed. We've been playing the newer Super Mario Brothers, the fan made one that expanded the one of the Wii titles. So good.
Is it
It's amazing.
expanded like the 16-bit version or the
No,
actual Wii version?
the Wii version, the new Super
wow.
Mario Brothers that came out. This is called Newer. So like
wow.
it took like the original one and like made it like twice as big, better story mode,
Just expanded on it,
better maps, better bosses, give you a hammer suit now instead of being limited by the ones that they had there. Like being able to throw those stupid little hammers. So much joy. It's one of the best things out there. And now I have to gas up my Yoshi.
Yeah. The funny thing to me is the Saudi Arabian PIF, Public Investment Fund, their interest in Nintendo began back in May of 2022. Nintendo actually came out and stated at the time it learned of the investment from news reports.
Oh, what?
And they don't comment on individual shareholders. Yeah, so Nintendo didn't even know that Saudi Arabia was buying them up.
I mean, that's a pretty big stake, though. Because that has to be disclosed if it's over 5%, right?
Well, in the United States, I don't know what it's like in Japan.
Yeah, good point.
But yeah, it's significant. Like that's why in the U.S. we have that. Like if you have more than 5%, you got to disclose everything. Yep. So Saudi Arabia buying everything up. As long as we keep buying their oil, giving them money, they're gonna use that money to buy things.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're gonna just tank Nintendo if we don't keep using Saudi Arabian sweet crude.
You're gonna shift to EVs. Well, then we're taking away your video games. I'm sorry.
Never mind. Bring back oil.
I'll buy some gas.
Right. All right. Should we want to do some crypto?
Let's talk about some crypto.
I got some crypto in my wallet, hanging out on my Ethereum blockchain. Yeah, I got some crypto in my wallet, some Doji, Sushi, Polkadot, NFT, decentralized, anonymized, fabulous cryptocurrency.
All right. I've got a story about Binance that was kind of surprising to see.
Yeah.
Binance being the arch rival, I guess, of Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So apparently there's been some bank records revealing a $400 million transfer to another affiliated trading firm, which is the Binance.us.
Okay, wait. So somebody transferred all that money to Binance US.
I'm trying to say it's outflows from Binance.us to another trading firm, and it looks like it's registered in the name BAM Trading. It's their U.S. exchange's operating company.
It's Emerald Lagasse. Bam!
I don't think it's that. Well, maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
But yeah, so according to bank records and company messages, more than $400 million flowed from Binance.US's account at Silvergate Bank to the trading firm Merit Peak Limited over the first 3 months of 2021. Zhao is listed as the Merit Peak manager. Zhao being the head of Binance, Changpeng CZ Zhao.
That is so much money.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that the Binance.us CEO, which is Catherine Cooley, she actually wrote to the Binance finance executive in 2020 asking for an explanation of the transfers, saying that they were unexpected and no one mentioned them. In response,
wow.
the Binance executive Susan Lee never did explain the transfers, but did wrote that Merit Peak was a, quote, vendor that facilitated trading on Binance.us and also provided loans and capital injections to the American exchange.
Huh?
Yeah. So the Binance.us spokesperson told Reuters in a statement, Merit Peak is neither trading nor providing any kind of service on the Binance.us platform, and, quote, only Binance.us employees have access, end quote, to the bank accounts of the U.S. company. So it did not specify when the activities ceased. But this is kind of suspicious.
Okay. I have a hard time wrapping my head around. Okay, you said 400 million or 400 billion?
400 million. More than 400 million.
$400 million gets transferred, and the CEO, the head of the company, says, hey, what was this?
Hey, where's
They
this money
didn't
going? Yeah, exactly.
And they weren't given a good, clear answer other than, they give us capital when we need it.
This sounds a lot like the correspondence that Jared Bibler included in his book Iceland Secret.
Yeah,
you don't worry about those accounts. Those are. Don't
worry
them.
your pretty little head off about that. You're not here for that.
It's above your pay grade, CEO.
Yeah, Miss CEO.
You're just a puppet.
No, that's exactly. It screams puppet, right?
Yeah,
like you're here. Yeah, you're here to take questions from the public, not to understand what we're doing behind the scenes.
Which makes it hard to take questions from the public. But yeah.
Wow.
Yes,
I had a boss like that once when I worked at a big resort.
Oh yeah.
And I remember I gave somebody, like, they had something like a $4,000 phone bill, and they'd been staying there a week, and I was like, that's egregious. Let me just cut that in half. And the boss was like, called me in and asked me about it, and I never answered her question. I just started changing the subject to other things, like maybe 3-4 times, and then she was like, okay, Dan, see you later. I was like, bye. And I was like, and it occurred to me then, I'm like, her job is not to understand what's going on. Her job's to, like, speak really nice and sweet to the guests and the public that come in. Yeah.
Yep, sounds like that, except just a multi-billion-dollar company.
Yeah. Huh. Wow.
Yeah.
There
All right.
Go.
You got any other crypto?
Yeah. Remember Celsius, the bankrupt
I've heard of them.
lender? You may remember them from their big bankruptcy. They apparently did not sufficiently record their transactions amongst their affiliate companies, making it nearly impossible to fully reconstruct their intercompany claims. So these go hand in hand. Different companies,
they do.
But it's the exact same thing. Approximately $9.1 billion intercompany claim held by Celsius Network against their books and records does not take into account the shortfalls in record keeping, including an estimated 7,000 unrecorded transactions between the two entities in the 3 months leading up to the bankruptcy filing.
Huh.
So before... Yeah. So before they filed for bankruptcy, $9.1 billion
seems to have been unrecorded.
7,000 unrecorded transactions. Whoopsie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they had to, let's see. Yeah. Earlier this week, Celsius presented to the court its sale plan to do their reorganization following its Chapter 11 filing. The statement filed on Thursday reflect the company's books as of the bankruptcy petition date, but the review of the company books showed that those 7,000 unrecorded transfers were not reflected via intercompany transactions in the accounting books and records. Given the dearth of record keeping, it may not be possible to fully reconstruct the intercompany claim, the statement said. If it were at all possible, it would be at a time and cost-intensive forensic accounting exercise that would likely require the engagement of a forensic accounting firm to manually reconstruct every intercompany transaction at a significant cost to the debtors' estates. So basically, it will be too expensive.
Right. to figure out where all this money went.
The amount of money they have left would not cover the cost of figuring out what they did with all their money.
Oh God, that's sickening.
That's right up there with the IRS saying they didn't ever audit the Trump enterprises because it was too big.
Right. It costs too much.
It looks really complicated. They had a lot of accountants and lawyers, so we're gonna go after this guy making $40,000 a year instead because we can get him on that $300.
It's like, hey, can you take a look at these books? No, I can't do that. But you should definitely get somebody to do it.
Oh God, no! Those books are too big.
Oh no! That's gonna take way too much time.
I think the new phrase should be "too big to audit."
This is really, I think what we've been seeing is that the problem in this country, or the problem with crypto, is that there's not enough knowledge of proper record keeping and accounting principles. And I think that we should be focusing on trying to educate crypto CEOs on that. I think we should be making them all take courses.
I think so too. And I thought the blockchain was supposed to take care of all of this. What the fuck?
Right?
They can't just look at the blockchain?
Right.
You're like, oh, here's where the money went. It's right here in the blockchain.
Well, except I don't think they're doing it they're probably not doing it with crypto. They're probably doing it with dollars.
With dollars, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Or maybe they are doing it with crypto. Who knows?
Maybe people don't actually know how to look in the blockchain.
Yeah, it's actually just been a myth that they perpetrated. Oh yeah, it's all in there. It's in code. You'd have to learn how to read hexadecimal.
Yeah, right. There you go. Hey, let's get ChatGPT to read it.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if we want to get ChatGPT into crypto too now. You already got way too into Valentine's Day.
Oh, I don't know. I think it'd be sweet if a ChatGPT was obsessed with me. Like, come on, just love me. I don't know, ChatGPT. Who's got the time?
ChatGPT, you got to do something to impress me.
Yeah. Can you give me the 9.1 billion in crypto that Celsius just laundered?
Can you end the conflict in Ukraine?
Right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, just fire all the U.S. missiles. That'll take care of it.
Done.
Oh, God.
Can't have a conflict in Ukraine if there's no Ukraine.
Yeah, right? God damn. Oh, maybe you're ChatGPT.
Good Lord. All right, I'm going back to the hooked on monkey phonics.
All right, ready to move on?
Yeah.
Oops, that's the wrong one. Hang on. Let me try that again. That one.
Oh, good Lord. The blood,
Take
sir. To shreds, you say. Oh.
How's your week?
I didn't trade this week. I was at work. I was training.
Exciting. Yeah.
I did. There were a couple times I pulled up the stock charts at work, but not long enough to make a trade, and I'm not going to trade on my phone like that. I need my trading view.
That's really good. I can tell you that from experience. We alluded a little bit to mine's having a green week after revamping my strategy, and it's not just the P&L; it's the execution on it. We've been talking about the lousy and lucrative trades, and I think I had only one in the last 3 weeks.
One lousy?
One lousy. And wow. I didn't even know it was lousy until after I reviewed it. I was like, oh shit, I didn't make a higher high. This should have been disqualified.
Wow, well done.
Well, that's why that's my bad. Friday's error. Yeah, didn't see that. But I think that ties in. I guess I'll just hit the ugly then, just wrap this thing up real quick. My ugly was trading scared on Friday because I was actually sitting on a really, really good week until Friday, and I was scared to give any of that back. So that led to me trading scared, and I think that played a role in the mistake that I made.
Yeah.
I think I should have just taken Friday off. But at the same time, like, you want to try to like learn how to work through those things. And I guess if you're doing that in a prop eval account, that's probably the best time to do it because it's minimum risk to myself.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Quick week. So I guess there's not a whole lot to really get into. I've just spending the rest of this weekend back testing, looking for ways to improve, similar to what I did the week before.
Yeah, I really wanted to enter some shorts on Bed Bath and Beyond. You know, I've been
Mhm.
watching that meme stock implode.
Yeah.
I feel like I learned my lessons in AMC,
Hmm.
and I'm not going to buy the online hype and the hoorah rallies. And if I had been just sitting at my trading desk at home, I could have entered some quality puts there.
Yeah.
And I also missed out on the initial beginning of the week rally on Carnival Cruise.
Mm. Yeah.
They had a solid first few days of the week. I will once I've got my set schedule.
Hmm.
I will be back to trading. Like it is going to happen. It's not just going to be me every week saying didn't trade. But you know, I got to make some money to put back in my trading accounts.
You'd be making some good money too.
I am making good money, the best money I've ever made in my life. It's insane.
I'm happy to hear that, man.
Yeah, can't believe you
Yeah.
pay me this much
Don't
just to let the hotel guests yell at me.
don't fuck that up by trading on your phone when you're supposed to be working.
Yeah, right. Hold on.
You gotta. Well, though, on the other hand, there's something to be said for setting expectations early on.
Yeah, right.
Hold on, I can't talk to this guest. I'm in the middle of a short.
Sir, I've got a big problem. Me too. This short isn't working out. God damn.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
All right. Should we do a bet?
let's do a bet. Let's do a bet. Yeah.
I need it, wanna beat it, gonna win it if I take it from you. I'm filling my positions, quit your bitching, random's gonna lose. Got a chart full of levels and a stop that's not too tight. It's bet picking time in the shop, so pick 'em right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You got any ideas? I got some names I can toss out.
I pulled up the old FinViz screener.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm liking the multiple tops on Huntington Bankshares Incorporated.
Which is that?
HBAN.
HBAN. I was really liking ARS, and it's not a U.S. stock, so I'm not sure if we're allowed to take that or not.
Oh, well, Asia Met Resources
Mm-hmm.
on the British Stock Exchange.
Uh-huh. You gonna ask me why I like them?
Why do you like them, Con?
Because they make balloons, Dan, and everyone should be bullish on balloons right now. There's gonna be a lot of people needing new balloons.
Yes. Yes. But do they make balloon guidance systems?
Oh, no, wait a minute. I think it's not the London Exchange one. It's actually the Hong Kong Exchange, I think.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of ARS. Hong Kong.
It's really hard to find a balloon making company that's publicly traded.
Yeah.
But it was worth it for the joke. I was also thinking Neo looked interesting as a long, and Norwegian Cruise Line is a short possibility.
Yeah, look at Neo. Oh, floundering there. Neo got earnings coming up.
They do, but I think it's the week after.
It is the week after.
Yeah.
You like that better than Huntington Bank shares, huh?
I assume you want to short Huntington Bank, or you want to go long?
I actually want to go long.
I would. That seems. Yeah, I guess I could see why.
I want it to break 1570, and then I want to go long on the breakout.
What is the? I kind of want to just go long on bonds. We're in the lead, Dan.
Bonds?
We're in the lead.
Okay. Which the 10-year, 1 year?
I don't know. I didn't really. That's stupid. Bonds are dumb.
Bonds are dumb.
What about Norwegian Cruise Lines?
What's the stock ticker?
NCLH.
Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings Ltd. And you liking the short on that one?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. What happened on Tuesday, the 24th of January? Is what I want to know.
Good question.
Gap up and sold off all the way back down.
Oh, I think that they were issuing new shares or something. A new something. They're doing. It was some sort of issuance. I don't know if it was shares or just debt notes or something like that.
Yeah, that's a powerful resistance there at 1855, 1860. Oh, I don't want to short that.
Okay. What was the other one that you said?
I was looking at HBAN. Had multiple top.
And you want to take it on the breakout at least?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that as long as we're not just buying it blind on Monday and hoping for the best.
No, let's set up the parameters to go long on the breakout over, like buy it at 1570 or short it at 1525.
If it dips back down below 1525, then we short.
Or 15.
15 sounds better.
All right. And then if it just rattles around in that range and never breaks out,
then we just don't take anything.
We just sit on cash.
All right, sounds good. Then our stops are at the other trigger. Like if we go long at 1570 or stops at 15, vice versa.
Yeah,
perfect.
Exactly.
Right. That'll work. All right, let's see what Random's got for us. Got New York Stock Exchange Consumer Durables.
Ooh.
All right, Random has gone for PKG, Packing Corporation of America.
Oh, crap. I wonder if they make balloons.
I hope not. I swear to God, if someone steals my balloon idea, I'm going to be pissed.
Long run balloons.
They don't make the balloons, but they make the packaging that they get sold in.
Yeah, right. Right. Okay. Ooh.
It's hitting resistance. Resistance around 146. Kind of bull flagging though a bit.
Yeah, I don't like this flag, and the amount of volume on the 31st of January is intense.
At least it's been tailing off since it entered this flag.
Yeah.
All right, Random. You shot your shot.
It's not a bad shot, but I think that flag's gonna fail.
Yes.
We'll find out.
Fail that flag.
Yeah, it's weird. I got the sell zone buy zone studies on my TradingView charts.
Mm-hmm.
The 2nd of February had a buy zone that started at 142, and then on the 9th of February had a sell zone that started at like 142 and a half. Like
it seems like it's contracting. At least get ready for a move. Like
a sell zone that pops up at the exact same dollar area as a previous buy zone. Like this is a fight, and because it's lower than that demand zone. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. All right, good.
Moving averages are bullish though.
Should we short it instead? Should we change our bet pick to shorting this company?
Yeah, somebody's gonna win big. No, I like our bet pick.
All right, I do too. All right, sum it up.
Okay, well, folks, that's going to bring us to the end of the episode. We do want to thank you for sticking around and making it to the end with us. Happy times. As always, like, share, talk about it, join our Discord. Let us know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong.
Slap that like button like Chris Rock at the Oscars.
Like the like button is Chris Rock.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Should I do that again as Will Smith?
Like slap that like button like as if you're Will Smith at the Oscars.
Slap that like button like Will Smith at the Oscars.
Bam! You get
Emerald.
You get my competitor's damn name out of your mouth.
Bam.
No. All right. We'll be back at you soon. Until then, happy trades.
Bye.
Wolves in a China Shop is an entertainment program, and all thoughts and opinions expressed in the show belong to the hosts and not of any company. They are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual or on any specific security or investment product. It is only intended to provide entertainment about stocks and the financial industry of trading. If you make trades based on what you hear in this show, you assume all risks for those trades.